On a rainy day on Brewers Way here in Milwaukee, the Miller Park roof is closed. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Colton Wong will stand in. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Standing in, Stephen Piscotty. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Santana in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
2 outs, base is empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Eric Young Jr. sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Ricky Weeks comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Lynn gets the sign. First pitch on the way.
Aye.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
High in the air out to center field. Wong is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jed Jerko. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Hey.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Johnny Peralta is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground. Finds its way through for a base hit. And the two-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 to Molina. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Domingo Santana. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And this is taken outside for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Stepping up now, Martin Maldonado. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line. And gone for a home run. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
The 0-2 delivery. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Eric Sogard. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Greg Garcia. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
One ball,
wave and a miss, a
2 strikes.
tick behind a good fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Got him.
Hey.
Striding into the box, Lance Lynn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way.
Hey.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to get in, but you can't be too cute either.
Weeks will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Colton Wong. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sogard onto the grass, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hat.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 0-2 once more. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So coming to the plate, Matt Garza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Right side. Jerko has it. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Eric Young Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Striding in once again, Ricky Weeks. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a throw over to first. Runners back. From the stretch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Garcia is there for it. And that's the third out. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santana back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Rendell Grichuk comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Man, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success. Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Standing in, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to Carpenter. It's in time. A double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Martin Maldonado. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Johnny Peralta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Underhanded flip, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So striding in, Greg Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That winds up foul. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping into the box, Lance Lynn. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the fifth. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Here's Eric Sogard. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
0-2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Jonathan Villar becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Matt Garza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
No balls,
He
2
just
strikes.
ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And they'll try to
1 ball,
bounce a
2 strikes,
curveball
down.
on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here it comes.
Nope.
And that misses 2-2.
After
I
two
got to
breaking
count 2-2.
pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
VR is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
The 0-1 delivery. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
I don't know if they're losing it in the stands or whatever, but man, he's been able to get those guys to chase balls out of the zone like I've never seen before. Getting a lot of strikeouts on that pitch today.
Now another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
And that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Ready once again, Ricky Weeks, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ryan Braun is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lynn gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. A called strike on the inside corner. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make this.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch. Well, that's two impressive fastballs. Two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rendell Gritcher is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. To his right, Villar on to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Johnny Peralta. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed up a little high.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Digging in and looking for more, Martin Maldonado. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Pitch on the way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Striding in once again, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Eric Sogard. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina, a hit in 2 tries so far. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Sogard will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Aledmus Diaz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1 comes in here right at 260. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Matt Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Young is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Trevor Rosenthal is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Number 2 has moved into the on-deck circle now, so that'll be the end for Matt Garza. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. No problem here. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Young Jr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Digging in, Ricky Weeks head-to-head with Trevor Rosenthal. A 3-for-7 line. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1.
D-Rod.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Rosenthal's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, you got that
0-1's the
first
count.
pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead of the count.
Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Diaz into shallow left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Josh Hager comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Another 0-2 coming. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
0-1.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Yeah.
Takes a fastball on the
0-2.
inside corner. A pause and the 0-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hager is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Matt Carpenter. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. In line for the victory is Matt Garza if the lead holds. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Fouled straight back. 41,900 strong on their feet here at Miller Park. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, the Brewers were given an excellent starting pitching performance from this man, Matt Garza. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.